Hello! The old school team have released a new devblog today. It's Bounty Hunter Shop 2. So let's have a look at the Bounty Hunter Reward Shop Part 2. So Bounty Hunter has proven to be an update that thousands upon thousands of players can't get enough of. Since Thursday, World 18, Edgeville has been absolutely packed with lots of blood-hungry bounty hunters looking for their next kill. They would like to offer a few more additions to the reward shop to give it a little more variety, along with more sustainable stock items. The items proposed in this blog, if introduced, would bring long-term value to the Bounty Hunter reward shop and would bring more unique content to the game. So we're starting off with the saradomin tier reworked. On the initial Bounty Hunter rewards poll, click here to see my video on that, they offered an item called the saradomin tier. This would act similar to the weight of a kraken tentacle, boosting the stats of the saradomin sword but consuming it after a certain amount of hits, and this just barely failed the poll. After receiving a mountain of feedback, they've reworked the saradomin tier to be a little more appealing while remaining balanced. It will have the following stats and special attack: a +0 stab attack, a +100 slash attack, a +60 crush attack, a +0 magic attack, a +0 range attack, a +88 strength bonus, and a +2 prayer bonus. Its special attack uses 65% special attack energy. It deals one attack with a 25% damage increase. This attack will be dealt as a magic-based melee damage. Let's compare this to the saradomin sword, which has +82 slash attack, +60 crush attack, a +82 strength bonus, and a +2 prayer bonus. And its special attack adds 1 to 16 extra magic base damage to the standard melee attack and raises the maximum inflicted damage to 20% for the melee hit. However, if the melee attack misses, the magic attack will also miss. So the saradomin's tier would add a +18 slash attack and a +6 strength bonus. Its special attack sounds very similar, but instead of 20% damage increase, it is a 25% damage increase. After 10,000 hits with the blessed sword, the saradomin sword is consumed and the player is left with saradomin's tier. This item creates an item sink for the saradomin sword, something that will help keep profit of the saradomin God Wars dungeon nice and high. The special attack, dealing magic-based melee damage, makes it very useful for a number of PKers. While the overall damage of the special attack is reduced from the saradomin sword, which is capable of hitting much higher, the ability to hit once and avoid protect from melee is something that will appeal to many. Next we've got the hardened granite maul. The granite maul is a weapon that is loved and hated by pures. It is one of the strongest weapons in the game against low defense enemies, but is utilized by much less players with higher combat levels. The hardened granite maul is a simple upgrade for the granite maul. As you can tell by its sedimentary marks and the indentations on its outer shell, the granite maul has now been compressed to a more aerodynamic form for increased accuracy. The crush attack is increased from the 80% the granite maul provides to +95. The hardened granite maul will crumble to dust after 1000 hits. This change will not have much of an impact on the area of the wilderness where it already is incredibly strong, pure PKing, as accuracy is less significant against lower defense levels. However, it will open up the weapon to be more useful for mains, offering some variety for high level players. The magic shortbow eye improvements. They would like to give the magic shortbow eye a little upgrade so the stats of the weapon better represent the value it holds in the Bounty Hunter reward shop. At the moment, the uses for the magic shortbow eye are fairly limited. The only improvement the shortbow holds against the standard magic shortbow is the ability to have 2 special attacks in a row. As many players have pointed out, there is very few circumstances in which players will want to use back-to-back specials. They would like to add a small increase to the range attack, taking it from +69 to +75. This will give the magic shortbow eye a little more to offer, as the accuracy increase is fairly generous without taking it overboard. Next is cosmetic upgrades. Back in July, they polled several graphical reworks for items that were recently added to the game. These reworks came as close to 1% from the 75% threshold, but most of them failed. They would like to offer these reworks as cosmetic upgrades purchased from the Bounty Hunter reward shop. This will allow players that prefer the original models to stick with what they know, whilst letting players interested in Alfred's reworks get their fill as well. They'll be offering upgrades to the following items: the Dragon Pickaxe, the Steam Battle Staff, the Odium Ward, and the Malediction Ward. Now I'm not really a fan of these models. I mean, obviously Alfred did put time into them, but I don't think they belong in the game. And I think they're undermining the previous poll by adding them in with a cosmetic upgrade, saying, oh, don't worry, you can still have the old one. Personally, I don't want too many of the same item in game, especially these ones which look quite different to their original counterparts. And finally, the teleport to target. Teleport to target was a spell back in the time of Bounty Hunter creators. It would allow you to teleport directly to your target. They would like to offer an unlockable teleport to target spell as a reward from the Bounty Hunter reward shop. Players that are willing to take on the risk of teleporting to an unknown will be able to surprise their targets, or get surprised themselves. The spell would offer a new element of risk versus reward to bounty hunting, something they know PKers love. So it's an interesting devblog. I'm not really a fan of all these things. I feel that they keep pushing on bounty hunter when really they don't have to be doing that. They could be working on other things. I know a lot of people do like bounty hunter and combat in the game, but I feel that they could be concentrating on other things, and maybe people will prefer the other skills more. But that's just my opinion. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with old school RuneScape's updates, devblogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.